Dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Manzur Ahmad Ganai, lecturer history. Our today's topic for 11th class students of history subject is describe the features of nomadism in the 12th century AD. Dear students, as you know, nomadism is a process of moving continuously from one place to another place in search of food and shelter. And as you know, Mongols in the beginning in the 12th century were living a nomadic life in tribes, and it was out of this nomadic life that Genghis Khan laid the foundation of one of the greatest empires of the world. However, in 12th century these Mongols were nomads, and in this question we have to discuss about the features of this nomadism, features of this nomadic life, especially that of Mongols in the 12th century. Let us know some important features of this nomadism. Number one, pastoralism was the main occupation of nomads. Pastoralism means rearing several animals, domesticating several animals. And these nomads, like Mongols, they reared horses, sheep, cow, goat, camel for getting milk, meat, and wool from them. Also, they used animals for the purpose of transportation and for the war purposes, especially the horses and camel. Number two, the nomadic tribes had no permanent living places as they wandered from one place to another place in search of pastures. Number three, pastures means grasslands. Number three, these nomadic people, like those of Mongols, used to live in tents known as called as gear, G-E-R, made of jute. Next, family was the basic unit of nomadic society. Means it was from this family that the society that the whole tribe shaped, and several families joined together and formed a tribe, and that tribe used to move from one place to another place, this jointly. And family was the basic unit of this nomadic society, nomadic tribe. Society was patriarchal, means male dominated, and eldest male member looked after the family. Women used to help their men in the battlefield with arrows and swords and other things, and sometimes are used to take part in wars actively as well. Another important point, meat and milk was the main diet, especially that of Mongols. Mongols were much fond of eating horse meat. Besides, they ate cows, sheep, goat, foxes, rabbit, rats, and they were much. It's believed that Mongols were much fond of drinking the milk of mere. Another important point, the nomadic people used to wear cotton, silk, and woolen clothes. The clothing for women and the headdress that women used to wear were specially designed by the Mongols. Another important point, the dead people who were buried after sunset, after some rituals performed at the time of the death, and these were buried along with some important food articles in the graves. Another important point, trade was an important economic activity as there was no agriculture, and because these nomadic people used to wander from one place to another place in search of food and shelter, therefore they could not do any agricultural activity, and also they lived in the areas which were not fit for agricultural activities. Therefore, trade was an important activity of this nomadic people, and they used to conduct trade in the items in the animals which were domesticated by them. The animals like cow, sheep, goat, camel, horse, etc. And the trade was done in the barter system. Barter system means things exchanged things exchanged in place of things. Means that they used to from here they used to give something to the market people, to the city people. They used to give them horse, they used to give them meat or milk. In return, they would get grains from them. So this is called the barter system. So they imported the agricultural products and iron made implements from China and exported horses, fur, and other animals used for hunting and other purposes to different parts of the world, especially China. Thank you.